Hi, guys. Okay, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to fix my audio. I still can't hear, so give me 1 second.
So,
why were
having
they
competed
muted?
for
Oh,
so
can you hear
long-
me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, for
Yay.
some
Oh,
reason
sorry.
we were muted.
But
Oh, okay.
Okay,
having competed,
maybe when you came on,
since
maybe that
teen-
maybe that muted us. I'm not sure. Okay,
I don't want to talk
really
over
quick
anybody.
before I forget the names of the song. Hold on. Remember we were talking about the songs?
Yes.
Okay, so Beyonce, it was "Grown Woman,"
That's what it was.
Okay.
and "Love Myself" by Haley Steinfeld was the one
It
I
was
think
the
you're
crown.
thinking
It
of.
was
That
the crowning
was
song. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I thought it was like an orchestra song. I
Oh.
don't know
No,
why.
I think she just did the instrumental of it, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be words
Oh,
in the background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
oh,
makes
wait,
sense.
maybe not. Maybe it was "As It Was" by the Piano Guys.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay,
was it.
because
That's
I
so
had
good.
that one, and then I had Mirror Hawes by Lindsey Sterling on here, and I had the My Immortal by Lindsey Sterling that was just the no words, and then Light by Halo, and Don't Stop Believing by Vitamin. I think Vitamin String Quartet,
Okay.
and River
So lots of
Flows In You
acoustic.
Hauser.
Yeah.
Everything was all like that. Those were all my acoustic, like kind of just like in the background. And High Time, I had High Time on there
Can you like
because
screenshot that and send it to me? Because I want to like listen to all of those.
I
and go
will.
back.
Oh yeah.
I can send you. Yes, I can definitely send you the whole playlist. I got you, girl. I got you. So Lily, we were talking about.
Okay. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
It's
So
muted.
hey,
Okay.
if you guys are on here now, I apologize. I guess we were muted. I don't know what happened, but we were muted. But we are back. Haha.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
So sad.
Well,
Okay.
It's okay. Well, we were only muted on live. So like,
Oh,
well,
okay,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're good. But now people can hear us. So hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
like everybody now.
Yes. So we were
So-
kind of getting into the fitness aspect.
Oh,
with
yes.
the
Yes.
American
Fitness.
Dance.
Yes, they
We're talking about
just
fitness.
added fitness back into the Miss competition. More than anything, I'm nervous because that's a
Really?
whole.
Yes.
Oh, I'm always nervous about fitness, but
So
more
scary.
so in the way because at my last pageant, which was not in the Miss America organization, I competed in swimsuit, like full
Oh, yeah,
on
I saw
swimsuit
that.
with the
Yes.
heels, the whole thing, and that has been a dream of mine for a really long time. So I was very excited I got to experience it, and I would still prefer that to what I had to do as a teen because we were talking about opening number and
Oh,
learning
yeah.
a dance. I am a singer and a singer
Yes.
only. When you give me choreography and you tell me to do a push-up on the stage, I get a little nervous. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do for the Miss in fitness because I don't think they're going to have us do a dance the
No.
way that the teens kind of do or the way that they did in years past.
Right.
But I'm also excited to see how like the walking is for that, if it would be like a regular swimsuit walk or if it's more like a gown thing, and then what we're going to be wearing. I think it'll probably be Rebel Athletic.
Yeah, I
right?
would assume so.
Yeah. But I do think that's going to be nice. And I think they've been on the way to introducing that for a while, even by having just the Rebel interviews during Miss America and stuff like that. Miss America's Outstanding Teen does a ton of stuff with Rebel. So I think that's been in the works for a while, but I'm definitely nervous. I get very nervous for fitness, but that's the only part of competition I really get worried about. Everybody gets so concerned about either evening gown or on stage, or not evening gown, on stage question or interview. And I don't get nervous about those two at all. I
I'm
just
the
get the
same
most nervous.
way.
Yeah, I just
get
get nervous about
I'm
fitness.
terrified of fitness. My first local, I went like this for my arms.
Oh, I know
my
exactly what
second
you
one-
mean.
My second one was like a little bit more up, and then honestly this one I don't even want to know what this.
You
one
don't
was
even
like.
want to think about
But
it.
so fitness, and I feel like it's just like a it's just not like something that like you're just used to doing, especially
Exactly.
like
It's not
like,
organic. It's not hard. It's just not that organic
and
to be
it's
doing.
like it's just different, and like it was just really strange for me. And I'm really glad that I don't have to do push-ups or anything like that.
Oh,
because
every year of my teen time, I was doing a push-up on stage. I was doing bicycles on stage. A lot of people do really like it because it can make it a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
But there were times that I was struggling to do a push-up at all. So I would get a little nervous. And then my very last year, it did turn into more of like a dance thing. Like we slid on the ground and like rolled over. And I was like, oh, it's a little more dancey than what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Well, and competing
So
at
what
12, it's so unnatural to be in fitness.
Oh, of course, competing
And
at 12.
rolling on the floor doing a push-up was very stressful for me because I was like, I can do a push-up, but the roll, I need a little more coordination.
Exactly.
It was a whole thing. You had to like drop a knee and like pull down.
Yeah, I know exactly what
It
you're
was
talking about.
so
But
bad.
the good thing is that for teen, they've changed it on a national level that you don't do anything like that anymore, because there were a lot of complaints from singers that it kind of favored the dancer because it was all dance moves and everything. So of course you're going to score higher. So they have made it a lot more fair, which I think is a great thing.
More modeling and active.
Exactly.
What about you, Lily? I know you're like sitting there like I need to talk to you too. Okay, so what do you think about fitness? What do you?
I agree with everything that they're saying. I feel like definitely for my first pageant ever, I was like, what am I doing? I don't know how to do fitness because like they're saying it's not something that comes naturally. But I feel like by this last one that I did, Johnson County, I just kind of learned to have fun with it. So it became one of my favorite parts of the competition, but definitely at first it was really shaky for sure. But as long as you just be yourself, I feel like that's the main thing and look like you're having fun.
Exactly. Confidence is key in all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, I think it is in the whole
for the whole competition, but especially in fitness when it can be a little hard to judge fitness because fit looks different on everyone. So if you're having fun and you're very confident, they're going to want to give, if you look like you're having fun,
just own it.
Exactly.
Yes. No no insecurities about anything. You just go out there like I am the full package.
At any age that I was ever competing at. And I think we talked about this in the car too. It's not really about like the insecurity or your body. It's like, do you work out? Do you take care of your body? Do you take care of just generally your health? It's not about how thin you are or your weight, which is a really, really, I think that's a much better message to be sending, especially to the younger girls.
Yeah, and especially your energy that you're giving out when you're performing. Because it's
like,
really,
can you have fun? Exactly. Like, can you have fun? Can you get the audience engaged? It is good. It was just the dancing was so hard for me back in those days.
I can understand. I mean, well, kind of. I'm a dancer. I dance and sing.
Oh, wow.
So I love singing and I love dancing.
She got it all going on.
Yes. I was a ballroom dance instructor years back.
That is so cool.
You didn't know that?
No, you never told me.
Yes, I did. That's when I was helping you with your choreography the first time.
Yes, you did.
Yes. When we first met. Yes.
I want to do that so bad. Ballroom dancing is so elegant.
It is. It's beautiful.
So awesome.
I loved it.
I am so excited for Miss Texas Week, and I feel good about like all of the like elements of competition. But I just know that there's a lot of rehearsals, like the dancing rehearsals, and I feel like I'm just gonna be like so behind. I'm gonna like get on the stage and like everyone's gonna know it but me. That's my biggest fear.
It's never gonna be everyone but you. It's gonna be a bunch of people that know it, and then some people who are faking it till they make it just like you are.
There's gonna be about 4
and
girls
I
in
will
the
be
front
one of them
who will know it, and then everyone else is just following them blindly.
Yes.
And the muscle memory kicks in then, and it's like, okay, there's lights, there's people. Let's get this down.
And with the adrenaline, you're usually fine too.
Yeah.
And then I think you girls practice with each other, right? Like, weren't you girls practicing with each other like while we were at the hotel?
Yeah. When we had breaks, we weren't taking a break. We were in the underground level, like by the pool in the Renaissance, and we were working on it more as a group to try and get it down and make sure we were on the right timing and using the right hands. But you're never alone in the not understanding it. The sisterhood is real. Like, it sounds cheesy, but it is. It's true.
I love that. That was my favorite part about it, is that you girls are like, you are competing, at the same competition, but you ladies are all there for one another.
Exactly.
I like to say competing with instead of competing with.
Yeah,
I agree 100%. We were talking about this on a FaceTime call just yesterday. We were talking about all of the other Miss contestants and the other teen contestants who we had competed with. And we were all saying, oh, so-and-so was so nice, or so-and-so is so talented. I hope so-and-so goes to Miss Texas. I hope I get to see her there, because you're never rooting for other people to lose. You just want to have that experience with them. And I walked out of that weekend with two amazing like younger teens that I love so much, an outstanding like sister queen and Maddie, and then like 4 or 5 other really good friends, just because you get to know each other during competition so well. And girls who compete here are not faking it.
Right.
Everyone is so genuine and they're so authentic. And I think that's an important thing to remember, especially as you go into competing your first time.
All right. Well, when we get back, we're going to have to take a quick little break here in just a little bit. But when we get back, Lily, I would really like to hear a little bit more from you since you just came on with us. We'd love to kind of hear what, what maybe some of your, what you feel might be a little more challenging at Miss Texas. Okay. So hold on one second. Hold that thought, guys. We'll be right back.
Accelerated Graphics and Science 101 East Renfro, Sweet C in Burleson, Texas, can handle all of your graphic needs. Need a banner or promotional products for your business? They got you covered. T-shirts and caps for your group. All you need to figure out is if you want them screen printed or embroidered. How about some slick graphics on that hot ride to make you stand out from the crowd? Accelerated Graphics and Science can handle anything you throw at them. Located at 101 East Renfro Street, Sweet C in Burleson, Texas, go in and see them. Call them at 817-991-0523 or reach them on the web at www.acceleratedgraphics.net. They are loud and proud and want to serve you. Accelerated Graphics.
Got a deck carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
Hey, there's something you forgot to do. It sure is hot. Are you sweating like a dog? Wait, what? Dogs don't sweat. Oh no, you forgot to get your window tinted. Whether it's the kitchen window that sits in the sun for the hottest part of the day, or you just got new wheels, call Sharp Window Tinting in Burleson. 817-615-9379, or look them up on the web, sharpwindowtint.com.
You're listening to JoCo Community Radio.
It's a girl thing. Try to understand. It's not a me thing. No different than my friends. I get what I want. I want it that. And it's a girl thing. Ooh, it's a girl thing.
All right. I had to do it. All right. Didn't probably sound that great, but hi guys, we are back. Welcome to Beyond the Crown, where you can all hear us now. Yay. I had to throw that in there too. I had to make fun of myself. Okay, here we go. JoCo Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, and is live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneInJoCo.com is the place to find all the ways to listen and watch, and the station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store. Check out our lineup and more at JoCoCommunityRadio.com. This episode and more brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-839-4245. Again, that's 844-839-4245. And also, don't forget, be sure to dress your arms and more at thetiffy.com. All right, we are back officially now. Hi, Lily.
Hey.
Hey, we had some questions for you.
Oh, you got to
Oh,
unmute her.
hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Wait. Here you go.
we go.
Okay.
Yay.
All right, now you're here.
Is it working?
Yes,
It is working. Yes, we can hear you now. Hi.
Can
how
you hear
doing?
me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So now you got to tell us what your thoughts are and what maybe I don't want to say fears because I don't think it's ever a fear,
what
but
you're
maybe a little
more nervous about.
yes,
even. Yeah.
yes, I like that. Nervous about Miss
Okay.
Texas.
So I know I've said this before, but I was a Lone Star Princess.
Yes.
So just watching how busy the week can be, I've just seen, and Alexxia, you know this too because you were a princess with me, but like I've just seen how much these girls have put in, and I'm so excited to be able to do that. But I know that it's a lot of work, but I know that I'm ready for it. And I'm really excited to see everyone at the spring showcase as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and you were able to teach the princesses last year, right? You were helping out.
Yes.
With the princess camp. How was that?
It was really cool, actually, because it was almost a different side of things. I had aged out of the program, or I think I may have been able to do it last year. I was 13, but I got to lead the girls around essentially, and it was a different take on the program. I was volunteering with them, taking them on bathroom breaks, and I was a little teacher for them, so it was really great.
Oh, I love it. That is sweet. So there's Little Princess or Lone Star Princess, Lone Star Prince. My goodness, I read that so great too. What? Okay,
You had it for a second.
I did. I had it there for a second, and then I was like,
words
oh,
were
hello,
working for a
hello.
little bit.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we got the Lone Star Princess, but then after Lone Star Princess, like there's an age time where it actually shifts from Lone Star Princess to a different. Right before they become a teen. What is the name?
I don't remember, but it's the training.
Do you know?
There was
We used to have that, but I don't think they do it anymore.
So it's still all they're all just Lone Star Princesses.
Yeah,
They're not
just recently changed ages from I think it was 5 to 9 as Lone Star Princesses, and then 10 to 12 was Lone Stars.
Oh, that's right. It was just Lone Stars.
Okay.
Yes.
And it made me so sad because I have one of my princesses. She's a little older, but she doesn't want to stop being a princess.
Yeah.
She still wants to be a Lone Star princess, not just a Lone Star.
That's cute.
So I'm gonna see if I can negotiate something there.
All right. I love it. We should. We
Oh,
definitely
yes.
need to because I like that too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess when you get a little bit older, right before you're turning like 14, you might feel a little, like, well, I'm not a princess. I'm a young woman.
Yeah, and I
You
mean,
know?
Lily can probably speak to it too. The transition is so different when you feel like you're mentoring the little princesses, but you've also got a teen and a miss above you.
Yes.
Because you feel like they're looking up to you for next year to be your princess. So it's a little scary there being in rehearsals with them.
So I helped out for 2 years, and the first year I started helping out. I had Mallory, Fuller, Madison, and London. They were all my Miss and Teens. So kind of when they won and moved on, it's kind of about the same time where I did, because a lot of the people I knew, like Alexxia, were going out of the system and they were getting older, and I just hadn't really considered competing yet. I also was too young at the time. So I decided to volunteer and help out. It was a really good experience because I got to observe the pageant and also learn how to mentor young girls. It was really great.
That's awesome. I love that. And that's what's important. That's what so I had a mom that reached out to me wanting her daughter to compete. However, her daughter is 13. So she would need to be going in as a teen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was talking to her about it, and I was like, there's only 2 more competitions coming up, but it's quite a ways out, and she's local here. So I told her, I was like, so next year, but I'd love to, I told her, I was like, I'd love for you to meet the young ladies that are with us. So, and even, have her go to Miss Texas. Why can't, I mean, she can still go and watch and see what to expect, right?
Even last year when I wasn't competing anywhere and I took my freshman year pretty much off. When I wasn't competing at all, I watched Miss Texas online. I watched Miss Florida online. I watched Miss Louisiana online. Like you want to watch, you want to be happy for the girls and you want to watch them win. And it also helps you get a better idea of what exactly you're going to be getting into when you see the onstage talent, when you see the onstage question, and it kind of it prepares you in a way that you can't really find elsewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
and you can listen to other people's viewpoints when they're answering the questions and getting a new take on how you can answer them as a title holder.
Agreed.
I always pause them right after they ask the onstage question, and I pause it if it's not live, and then I answer it for myself, and then I listen. And I find it's really good practice because I'm doing it on the spot.
Yes. Whenever I was competing back at home or in Florida at that time, my friends that would all watch and stream it online would like pause it and then ask each other, like, you have to answer this one and you have to answer this one just to see if they could do it. So
Oh, that is cool. I like that. Yes, Lily. What were you going to say? Lily? Can you hear us?
Wait, did you say something?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
You're going to say something, right?
I remember sitting backstage. And yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's a little glitchy, but I just remember sitting backstage where the Lone Star Princesses were and having my phone out recording people's talents and on stage question because I was so excited and wanting to compete the next year. And it was really great getting to watch because that was one of the things that pushed me to go a step further and actually compete. Because growing up, I was like, do I want to do it? Do I not? And it was the best decision I've made.
Oh, yes. I agree. I mean, if I could go back in time and find out that this was even in existence, I would have loved to have done it. And I keep telling, I know, look, your mama's going to get on to me here in a minute because I've been saying I'm going to do Mrs., but I haven't done it. I haven't.
You should.
You should. I know a lot of people that did Mrs. actually.
Yeah. Well, okay, so this is a question I wanted to ask, and I'm going to start with Ashlyn, and then we're just going to go all the way around. Okay, what is one thing that you think that we could do to bring more awareness to our community? Because here I've got moms finally reaching out to me, and it might be because I have a lot of people on my Facebook, but and I might be a little known around here, just a little bit. But what can we do to? Not that was me bragging by any means. Did that sound like I was bragging?
No.
Okay, good.
Speaking facts, you are known.
Yeah, I'm a little more known. I mean, I don't know.
You're
Maybe
the Diana Roberts.
I am the Diana Roberts. I am the Diana Roberts. Hey, yeah, that probably was what that was. Okay, so but Ashlyn, how do you feel like we can bring more awareness to our community now, since like there is a lack of it here in Johnson County?
So me and Lily, Maddie, and Mary Kathryn, we all live in Dallas. So we're not local, but we are all making just a super big commitment to come here. I should honestly start a log of like how many hours
we need and miles. We need to do miles.
And it's so much fun because I think that, I think it is really great when you represent your hometown, but to also represent somewhere that you're not from, you get to meet new people and like get a new experience from that. So I think that's a really, really something cool that we're getting. And I've always known of the Johnson County area, and I've known the surrounding towns. I've known of Cleburne and Burleson, but I've never, I've driven through on road trips, but I've never just come and, gotten to be with the community. And so I really think that as we progress throughout the year, that like the awareness is going to come with it. But as far as what we can do to just make that, just multiply that over time. We're doing we're selling ad pages, for example. And I feel like, just like by one business, if they just mention it and like go off of there and just talking to people. Whenever I'm in Cleburne, I was there a few weeks ago when we were trying on dresses and we were at the shops in like the local downtown area. And it was so much fun. And everywhere we went, they said, well, what brings you to Cleburne if you're from Dallas? And we tell them that I just won the title. And that just already now, 2 more people that were in that store, they know about it. So I think that just being really active in the community and continuing to make the effort that we are to coming out here constantly and just always being there is going to do it. I know that's kind of like a common answer that, well, you have to talk to people, but it's just so true. Just talking to people and to sell those ads and get businesses to know who we are and just have people talk. I think that already just does its job for itself.
I agree with you. I think being present, and I actually got that question in my interview, which is why are you a good fit for the title, which they ask everyone all the time at every pageant.
True.
And I was talking mostly about the fact that I was so committed to being present. Like, you want to be here. You want for people to know who you are when they see you in the sash and crown. You're like, oh, I know that girl. I met her at this event a few weeks ago or this a couple months ago. You want to be so present in the community that everyone knows by next year, like when the competition is going to be, they want to come watch, even if they're not competing. They want to know who the next Miss Johnson County is going to be. And I think we have a really interesting opportunity, is this being the inaugural year for my title in particular. And I think Chisholm Trail as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That we can really start a foundation and really start the base of setting that precedent for every title holder that comes after us to be very present here.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, and especially after I served in the Joshua area with the title switching and everything, no one knew who the next Miss Burleson teen was or who the next Miss Burleson was, because being from Joshua, or not from Joshua, but representing in Joshua, I'd go to the second Saturday Joshua markets and I'd meet with all these local Joshua people. And so getting outside of the city that I represented, it was very hard to reach as just one individual. So just getting to know that you guys are willing to do it and ready and taking the actions and the steps to fill the gap in this community for the scholarship competition is amazing. It just makes my heart happy.
Absolutely. I spoke it into existence. I did.
Yes.
I said, I'm going to get some girls that want to be here, want to show up and love it. And, and really help out with this organization just to grow and be, and again, have the awareness. All right. What about you, Lily? We ain't going to forget about you.
I did not. Yeah, I could not agree with everything that y'all said more. It is so important to be present, be in the community, continue to work to get out here. And I'm also really, really big about social media. I know that you all have your pages set up, but also growing a following, showing what is in Johnson County for people who don't live in Johnson County or what it has to offer and different things like that is so important. Just really being present and growing the connection. And just like you, I got a question in my interview, Mary Kathryn, about how I can stay present. And I think it's really important to recognize that we are not from Johnson County. I'm from Dallas as well. So just really being open to that and saying, hey, I'm not from here. Tell me more about your community. What do you want me to know that I might not already know being from somewhere else? What is your favorite thing? And listening to people, just really connecting on a deeper level.
I agree with you. And I I almost take that a step further because not only do I not live in Johnson County and I live in Dallas, I'm not actually even from Dallas, nor am I actually from Texas. But I can say, and I kind of have the same opinion with Johnson County, that because I have been in Dallas for so long, the way that I'm going to be so present in Johnson County for the next year, I don't plan to move back to Florida. I love Dallas so much. I love Texas so much that it's not like I was born and raised here and I just stayed. I get to choose this. So getting to choose to be present in Johnson County and choosing, like Lily was saying, to get to know what people love about being here and like the little like inside secrets, like you were talking about the farmer's market. I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, yes,
just,
you will.
Yeah, getting to see all these different things.
Got you.
It's so exciting. And it's kind of like an adventure. Because if I was just representing Dallas or Park Cities, I live in basically Highland Park. I live on campus at SMU. But getting to leave the campus and come out here and just see a whole different side of Texas has been such a blessing for me.
And it's so much fun. And in the beginning, I was not sure if I was going to do the Johnson County pageant because it was like the drive is so hard. And honestly, the drives that we've made have honestly been one of my favorite parts. And it's just kind of fun to like listen to your music and your headphones on your way there and just kind of, and it's just such an adventure. And like Mary Kathryn, it's an adventure. And I think that in time, as the years go by and I look back at this, I'm going to always kind of think, okay, my freshman year and my sophomore year of high school were spent driving to Johnson County. I mean, that's just the coolest thing, just the coolest adventure to have. And kind of going back to just, being like in the public area and making appearances. I am so excited to make appearances and I am just craving
with the fashion show I think is coming up. I was not talking about it at school. My friends are like, we know you're busy. We know you're going. You're going to Johnson County. And I get so excited about that kind of thing.
Me too. Like I'm just like sitting there in my private interview. I was like, and I didn't say this, but in my head, I'm just like, I am craving getting a title so that I can make appearances and be in the public. And that is just, and just even from doing the photo shoot, which was, I guess, our first kind of appearance.
That kind of was, and that was for Beyond, yes, Bridal and Beyond, yes.
You
amazing,
and y'all look so great.
Oh, thank you.
It was so much fun, and I've seen like a sneak peek. I saw a sneak peek of the pictures on the photographer's Instagram. I screenshotted it, and I was so happy I saw it. But
they were incredible.
Oh my gosh, they're so cool, and I am just so excited. And like just that one appearance, that just made my whole weekend. That weekend, and I am so excited. I cannot even express it enough. I cannot wait.
And now we get to go to Kendra Scott.
To see you being excited. Oh my gosh.
We're going to Kendra Scott.
I love that.
Yay.
Yes, because we've got two. They donated 2 more gifts for our other 2 title holders, and y'all are going to bring you 2 title holders that got yours. You're going to be bringing yours so that we can take a picture in front of Kendra Scott. And actually get to meet the lady behind the scenes that is really making this possible, and they are going to be a big sponsor for us for
That's
our
awesome.
It's fantastic.
That is amazing. I love that for y'all.
It's so cool. I was like, yes, I got Kendra Scott.
Oh yeah.
And you know what's so funny? I didn't even know really about Kendra Scott until your mom,
Oh yeah.
Alexxia, asked me if I had the earrings on, and she's like, I've never seen those before. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I've been a fan forever. I actually have a necklace on right now from Kendra Scott, this blue one.
That is so funny.
And then I have this one that I almost wore tonight. Can y'all see it? It's
it's so
I
cute.
love everything from Kendra Scott. It's the best. So
I feel like that was half of my graduation presents. I have so many red and blue little Kendra Scott bracelets, like more than you could chick a stick at, but I love it. They're so cute.
I was gonna wear mine, but I forgot to put it on, and I just realized it's in my car. But I forgot to put it on.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna have it on, and we're gonna take pictures. It's gonna be great.
Mine is every day.
It's so
People
great.
shop to support events too.
That's
a
awesome.
lot.
I know
the
that
Miss
they.
South Creek organization does them all the time to try and raise money for the scholarships.
Yes, there was a
so-
past, I believe, there was a past Miss Texas recent. I believe it was actually Mallory Fuller, whose fiance is undergoing some type of medical procedure, and I saw that Kendra Scott did something to raise money for him as well, which is outstanding.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's just so amazing that they're giving back as such a large corporation to the smaller people who need it, and the charity events and the fundraising and the nonprofits and the families.
I know, it's pretty cool.
I have goosebumps right now.
I know, it's really exciting. It is exciting. I love it. So what's some other things that we've got? Oh, we're gonna have t-shirts. They're gonna provide t-shirts for us for the Cleburne Spring Fest.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So you're gonna wear your sash and crown, but you're gonna wear the t-shirt that they provide you. Okay. And then I'm gonna have one too. Hey. the good things about being the local director.
Oh yeah.
I get some of the benefits too. No, I'm just kidding. Not that that's what I'm here for, by the way. Okay. So anyway, this is my jokester coming in. She knows I'm very funny.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna have the t-shirts, and we're gonna actually greet everybody that comes in, take their, get their tickets and guides, and show them where they're going to be going and what's all around and all that good jazz. So
That's awesome.
yes. So that's going to be fun. And then I've got some other stuff too. I just haven't put on the event page yet. So yeah, get excited. It's coming.
But the second Saturday markets, I can't preach this to y'all enough. It is amazing because it's all the local organizations. That's where I met Bruce.
Okay.
Well, and imagine walking up to a honey stand and seeing Bruce as y'all met him backstage in all of his glory. And he's like, do you want to come be in a bee suit on my acreage in my land? And I was like, absolutely. Sign me up. Where's your business card? And so just getting out there, especially.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Every time you talk about that, I just get even more excited.
Yeah. Because it took me 6 tries to get my first local title.
Okay.
In 2019. And then I didn't win until the month after I turned 13 because I started competing at 12.
Okay.
And then the February competition for Joshua was one of the last ones in the season. And so I was lucky enough to win before COVID, but then getting with this amazing community and meeting Diana, it just all got really positive really quick. And it was so fun.
It was fun. We made it entertaining for sure.
Oh yes.
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 I kind of have a question for Lily because I know we touched on this earlier, but what would you say was your final kind of push into deciding to compete this season?
Yes.
Because you've been involved for so long, but what was the thing that really pushed you?
Okay, so I do a lot of extracurricular activities as well. I actually had practice for track earlier. There's a few other things going on. So I was like, can I handle this? And honestly, I'm doing great. I can do it. And that was one of the things that I was questioning and something that I was considering for a really long time because it actually took me about a year and a half to fully decide. But I would definitely say going to state this summer because I was a CIT for another camp right before. My mom was like, you're not doing anything the week of Miss Texas. Do you want to reach out and see if you can volunteer again? I was like, yes, I really want to work with the kids. I want to see the pageant, decide if that's what I want to do. So after the week was over, I was like, Mom, I see how much fun all these girls are having, the bonds, the people I've seen. I really want to do this. And she was like, okay, start writing. So I came up with the social impact, Stronger Together, about volunteering and giving back to the community because that is something that I love to do. Even by volunteering with Miss Texas, that was something that I did to give back to a program that helped me throughout my childhood. And that was basically it. Just seeing that pageant was it for me. I want to do this. I want to be on stage. And I started.
I'm excited that it got
so
moved.
Awesome.
I'm excited that our competition got moved because I was so sad when I heard from your mom and, you had that injury and I was like, oh my gosh, no.
Yes.
And then I was worried about when you did heal up, like I was like, oh gosh, she's probably going to go to these other ones.
No,
and
I got so lucky that y'all moved it because,
Yes.
we competed on a Sunday and I registered on Friday.
Yes.
So I got very, very lucky.
You did.
Yeah.
I was so excited too. I was like, yes, girl, go ahead.
Yes.
Get on there.
And I was
yes.
so concerned that there wouldn't be enough time. I was like, is there still time? You were like, yes, 100%. Come compete. We'll see you on Sunday.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. Because this was literally first. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Lily.
Sorry. There's like a little bit of a glitch, so I wasn't sure if I was talking over anyone. But it was actually perfect timing for me too because I just finished up physical therapy. about 3 weeks, 4 weeks before. So I had time to put together another talent and start preparing.
Yes, I remember when I got the message from your mom. So when's the competition moved to? I was like, oh my gosh, what is she coming?
Compete.
I was so excited. I was like, yes, okay, perfect. That makes me happy.
Yeah, because we had just
Yes.
enough girls to crown 2 title holders.
Yes,
we did.
With the new owners of Miss America, you were able to crown with 5 title holders instead of 6.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
5.
It was perfect timing all around for everyone.
So
Yeah,
it worked out
was.
super well.
It did. And I was so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about taking on another 2 girls because I remember, I had Miss Joshua and Miss Burleson last year and that was a lot. It was a lot for 4 girls was, it was, but I have,
I'm sure.
yeah, right. But I have a couple more board members now, which I can't
That's
wait for you to
true.
meet meet Lyric. She's also on the board.
She's amazing. I
Yes,
love her.
yes. In fact, you met her and I at the same time.
Yeah, because we all met through the Joshua Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so great.
So yeah.
She was the event planner for the chamber. And we've been best friends since we first met. So,
Well, and she was one of my biggest contacts in the Joshua area, getting everything set up with the chamber. And
right. So she's still our biggest contact.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially for Joshua. I love it.
Yes.
So, and for Burleson too, I've got a lot of, we've got definitely a good group of people. And then with Bree, she knows a lot of people in Cleburne.
Oh, she's
so
lovely.
I know.
She's so lovely because she was my chaperone of sorts because y'all had your moms, but my mom's 2,000 miles away. So she was like, I can be your pageant mom today. So she came in the car with me whenever we were doing the Bridal and Beyond shoot. It was fabulous.
I love it. Yeah, she's awesome. I'm so excited that she got to be a part of it. And she was a judge, but then now she's on the board with me. So the more the merrier because I definitely like having where I can, move some of the things that are needing to be done. Delegate. I can delegate. That's what I was like for. I can delegate, a little bit more, and I'm not having to take on so much all on my own. So it's nice.
That's good.
Yeah. So if I have questions, I'm like, okay, girls, I need some help with this. Can you help me find out? The girls asking, and I don't know. And they'll help me out. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and one thing right by the Brides and Beyond is the Cleburne Times. Y'all should go there. And Monica, she does the newspaper and the magazine there, and I'm sure she would love to meet y'all.
She would. She would absolutely love
That
to
would
meet
be
you.
so great.
So, and she takes pictures now.
Yes, she does.
She does. She takes pictures now. So,
speaking of which, you have some exciting news about tomorrow, don't
Ooh.
you?
What's tomorrow?
Shots done tomorrow, and I just found out like an hour ago. And I'm so
She
excited.
found out in the car and screamed.
Sorry.
Oh,
I felt
so
really
funny.
bad because my parents get really mad when I scream because it
No,
like distracts them. And I was like, "Girl,
I know.
I was so excited because it wasn't because I wasn't gonna come in until March, but then the person had an opening. I was like, yes. I was so excited.
It's this kind of stuff of like the headshots are getting done, the gowns are getting done, and like you have your talent stuff picked out and you've submitted your music and you feel it building to going to state. And
Anticipation.
so excited.
Yes.
You get so excited.
Just it feels like it's coming together
Yes.
all at once.
It feels like counting down to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Well, and counting on the spring showcase, especially because you have to have everything turned in before then.
Yes.
It's like
And
Christmas
then
in
the
July.
talent run-throughs.
Yes,
really
Because
is.
it's July 1st. So
Yeah,
Christmas in July.
it really is.
Yes.
And
I love
I've
that.
heard that Texas does everything bigger and better.
Oh
Yes.
So I am really, really excited to see if y'all do
It's
Miss
fun.
Texas bigger and better.
Oh my
So,
gosh. The first time I went with her, like her mom was like, she's like, oh, just come to this one day. And I was like, okay. And I ended up going the whole week.
Yeah, she ended up
I
getting
ended
a
up saying-
hotel room at the hotel
Yes,
across
I
the
did.
street because the Renaissance was full.
Yeah.
And she stayed there.
No, I stayed at the Renaissance. Didn't I? I thought I did, didn't I?
You
I
stayed
stayed at the Renaissance the first year.
Yeah, because they were full at the Renaissance.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. Yeah. Because I remember I had to drive. Oh, hello. Yeah, second year.
Yes.
But, yeah, it was
Yeah,
not.
she ended up getting her makeup done and coming to all the
Oh,
preludes
yeah.
and everything and the
Oh.
parties. Like it was a total different experience with Diana there, especially.
That's hilarious.
It was.
Oh my gosh. You get sucked in.
I
You get
do.
sucked into pageant land.
I will.
Yeah,
I did.
because
I
she
know I
came to
did.
help with my talent run through.
Yeah, I did.
And then she just got stuck. And she was
Yeah.
like, I'm not leaving.
I'm
I
gonna stay here and support you the
My
whole
place.
time. Where have
so
I been my
great.
whole life? What?
Yeah.
Huh, Lily?
Yes. It is really addicting, I've got to say, because that's what kept me coming back all these years and finally competing.
Yes.
So
Well, we're about to be
don't
done.
hear me
That hour
still.
goes by. The hour
It
goes by so
really
fast.
does.
It does. It does. Well, ladies, I love you, ladies, so much. Thank you guys
Thank
for coming
you.
and
Thank
being
you
here
for
again.
having us.
Yes. And we will see you guys next week. All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Because Christian Faith Publishing